Hi friends, Robin here with Mattman and Robin. Welcome to the channel where I like to encourage, inspire, and include you in packing Operation Christmas Child shoeboxes year round. I don't know about you, but this year my budget is tighter than ever, and I want to be conscious of what I'm spending my money on so that I can be sure to send high quality, good items in my very fully packed boxes. And for me, that starts with the box itself. I usually have a really great supply of boxes on hand so that I can stuff them and fill them with whatever my heart desires and store them away until collection week in November. However, I recently had a packing party and we used all of my boxes. So I've used this opportunity to hunt out and seek out all of the boxes, the clear plastic boxes that I could find that are comparable to my favorite one and that are also really similar to the plastic one that you can buy from Operation Christmas Child. So these range in prices from $1.25 all the way up to, I think, $2.19. So I'm still trying to stay really budget conscious with all of these options. I just wanted to show you what I found and where I found them and give you maybe some pointers or tips and tricks based on these boxes. So let's get started. I'm gonna go from cheapest to most expensive, and that's not necessarily my least favorite to my favorite. So let's get started. The first one I wanna talk about is this box. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with this label, but this box is actually from Dollar Tree. So if you can tell, the edges are angled, but this box I do not recommend for Operation Christmas Child. In fact, this is a box that I use for storage in my craft room. See, it's all dirty and scratched. I will not be sending these in with Operation Christmas Child stuffed items because I don't want you to feel bad if you've ever sent these in. I've sent these in before. For years I used these boxes. But once I started volunteering at the distribution center, the processing center, where all of these boxes are inspected, I noticed that some boxes come in damaged and they have to go to the shoebox hospital. Some of them are the cardboard boxes, maybe they're ripped or maybe they weren't fully folded correctly and so the contents kind of spill out. But almost all of the plastic ones that have to go to the shoebox hospital are these shoeboxes right here. And let me tell you why. Do you see how shiny this top is? It's not a very durable plastic. I can squish this, and if I wanted to right now with just my bare hands, I could break this box. I don't want to because I use it in my craft room for storage, but it's very bendable and not that great of quality, and these lids snap all the time. Under the weight of 2 or 3 boxes on top of it being shipped around in the crate, I do not recommend these, even though they are the most affordable on our list. If you are looking for something that's really affordable, really similar to this price, this next one is my suggestion. For just 3 cents more, this one, I put all the receipts in these boxes so I could be sure, is $1.28. Now I'm telling you all of these prices before tax because tax is different in every state, and before shipping in case you want to buy them in bulk online. This is just the cost for the box itself on the shelf. This one is actually from Walmart. So it's really comparable to the one from Dollar Tree, just 3 cents more. It's almost the same shape. It's actually a little bit deeper, but look at the quality. Okay, I'm squishing it, and these sides are not giving at all. And this plastic is definitely gonna pass the bend test. It's bending and giving, and it doesn't feel like it's going to snap. So for the quality, if you are thinking about these two, if you're thinking about Dollar Tree or Walmart, definitely go with the ones from Walmart. It's the Sterilite box from Walmart is $1.28. It's really great quality. It has these nice raised edges right here that help it sit nicely inside this, so that if you're storing them to stack them to take them in November, they're gonna store really nicely one on top of the other. It's also a really great size for the 107 rubber band to go around, and the label fits really nicely in this spot right here if you order the free labels from Operation Christmas Child. So if we're talking budget boxes, which all of these are very similar in price, this one is my recommendation for $1.28 at Walmart. Now, if you wanted to step it up just a little bit, it's going to be the same brand box, the same idea, the same look, but this one is a little bit more square. And I found that, let me see if I can hold these so you can see. This is the Walmart box, and see how the edges are rounded on the corners, and there is a slight edge, so you're losing all of this packing space right here. These ones are a little bitty bit more square. It's also a little bit taller, so you're gonna get a smidge more for area room in this one. It still is a Sterilite box. See the labels here? They look very, very similar, but they're for different stores. Again, this one is Walmart, $1.28, and this one is from Big Lots. So I don't normally shop in Big Lots, but something told me to go check, and I'm really pleasantly surprised. This one was $1.49. So it is a step up in price, and I know everybody's like, it's only a quarter, but guys, every quarter counts, especially if you are looking for a bouncy ball and you can run and get a quarter and a bouncy ball at Old Navy. So every quarter counts, especially if you're gonna be doing 10, 20, 30, multiple boxes. Every quarter is very important. So again, these are comparable in size and quality. This one is just a little bit more square, and in my opinion, maybe a little bit more sturdy. You're gonna get a little bit more room on the bottom. Can you tell the bottom there how much more room you're gonna get? So if that quarter is important to you, this one is just fine. But if I have it in my budget, I like this one at Big Lots. So also Big Lots runs a lot of sales. I'm not really familiar with how to shop at Big Lots because I don't go very often, but I might have to start going because this is an excellent box. Again, with the bendability on the top, same brand as the Walmart one, just a little bit different shape, probably for exclusivity for the different stores. So Sterilite is a great way to go. The next step up in price, and actually probably a step down in quality, is this one from Target. So this one from Target, you get in a pack of 5 for $8. I forgot my calculator and I cannot remember. 1 second. Let me get my calculator and let's figure out how much this guy actually costs. Handy dandy calculator. Okay, let's see here. So if we paid $8 and we got 5 boxes, we paid $1.60 per box. So that is really, really close to the cost of the Big Lots box. But if you can tell, it's gonna be really hard to tell on camera. This one is a little bit closer to the style of plastic of Dollar Tree. It gives a little bit more than the one from Big Lots, and it does not latch very well at all. I have had the opportunity to actually pack with one of these. It's beautiful, right? I love this pretty green lid. They have other colored lids that you can get, and if you're a Target girl, this is a good box. Again, I like the bottom, how much packing room you have because it is a little bit more square. It is comparable in size. I would say these two are the exact same size. But if you can tell, see how this one's a little bit shinier and this one's a little bit duller, more dull? What's proper grammar? This one is a little bit more fragile. So definitely this Target one is a step up from Dollar Tree, but barely. In my opinion, this is okay. I've never seen these boxes come through broken at the processing center, where I do see the Dollar Tree ones come through broken all the time. I did buy 5 of these and I will happily use them, and I know they will get a lot of use by the kiddo that gets them, and I don't feel any regret for buying these. I just will not purchase them going forward. And again, I want you to pack with your heart. I am not telling you any of this and what you should and shouldn't do. I'm just telling you what I would and wouldn't do going in the future, and tips and tricks based on what I have seen at the processing center. Again, it is not meant to make you feel guilty or like you've done something wrong or to make you go out and buy all new boxes. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just giving you a review of the ones that I use. So don't feel bad, be encouraged, keep going. Take all of the information and all of the knowledge that you learned from everyone. Double check with Operation Christmas Child that what you're doing is approved by them, and go forth from your heart, okay? I'm just a person that packs in my home. I'm not an expert. I'm not affiliated with actual Samaritan's Purse, so take all of this with a grain of salt. That's the Target box. Now we're on to my favorite box, and if you guys know, you know, it's Daiso. I love Daiso, and I know that not very many of you can find them. There are not very many stores across the nation yet, so it's not really fair for me to be like, oh, this is the best box, use this one, because they're really hard to find. Even though I have access to probably 3 stores within a 45-minute circle of me, these are still hard to find even in the 3 stores that I go to. So I get it, but it's still my favorite, and every time I see them, I grab several, 3 or 5 or whatever, or however much Matman will let me spend that day, really. But I love these. I love how square they are. I love, like, I can't make this thing bend if I tried. I love the latch is so strong and firm and sturdy. These cost $1.75 in person in the store off the shelf. I know that if you buy them online, you have to buy in bulk and they charge you for shipping, so they get a little bit more expensive. But with all of my heart, if I could pack every box with this box, I would. That being said, it's not perfect. It's actually the smallest of all the boxes I'm gonna show you today. This one here, this one from Big Lots, is probably the most comparable to the size of the red and green plastic box that you can get from Samaritan's Purse for Operation Christmas Child. So I just want to show you here. It is a little bit shorter. So it's not as big as the Operation Christmas Child boxes, and I get that. But I love how square it is. I love how clear it is. I love, even with this one, can you see, you can kind of see the quality of the plastic here. Again, a great one. This would be the one, this will probably be my other go-to if I can't find these, but just look at the difference in the quality of plastic. This is gonna be like an iris container for you girls out there that are crafters. This is gonna be like the quality of an IKEA plastic bin, the real thick ones that you can use like in your garage. So this is my #1 favorite recommendation, favorite box. Even though it's a little smaller, it's the best quality, and I can cram this thing full, and it can be almost an inch over full, and I can still get it to clasp and put a rubber band around it. And I know that I'm going to be sending a lot of good quality items in a good quality box. So if you love this box, or you love that I love this box, but you can't find it, it's nowhere to be found on your shelves, or there's not a Daiso within 1,000 miles of you, I found a dupe. It is the most expensive box on our list, but guys, it's almost identical. I have the receipt still in it. But look how clear they are. They're so clear. Their sizes are the same. The bottoms are very similar. It is that really sturdy plastic. If I'm honest though, if I'm really, really honest, look at this. I can give this guy just a little bit of a squeeze, but I can't on this one. So the Daiso one is still a little bit better quality than the dupe I found, which cost $2.19 from the Container Store, guys. They had a whole row of these and my eyes glazed over in excitement. They are the most expensive box here that I'm gonna show you today, but if you've been curious how it feels to pack in a Daiso box, you can go to the Container Store and order this guy for $2.19. So that is my breakdown of all of these boxes. Let me know what your favorite box is. Again, if I had to pick my favorite budget box is the Sterilite one from Walmart. At just $1.28, you can fit a lot of good stuff in here. These are easily accessible. There's a Walmart on almost every corner. If I had to pick my best budget on quality, I would pick the Big Lots one for $1.50. And if I had to pick my favorite overall, it's my go-to, my Daiso. I love it. I love it so much. So I will list all of these in the description below and how much they cost and where I got them. Let me know what you think about all of these plastic boxes and which one you would use. I will see you next time. And in case no one has told you, I love you lots. Bye.